Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Your Global International Kingdom Report. Well, in this case, me being in the Carolinas, I am known as a professor to all of you. This is Brother Tyrone, and I am here on this 16th, let me get the day right. Yep, 16th day of November of 2018. And yes, here I am. I'm still here in the South. Ooh, almost catching my breath for a second, like I've been running a long time. Where I'm at right now, I am on a bridge right now with this freeway right behind me right now. I am on the Arthur Ravanel Jr. Bridge, and this is a bridge that separates Mount Pleasant, where I am at, and also going towards the Charleston, I'll show you more in a minute. Got some people that's exercising and everything. But this is a long stretch of bridge that I had always drove on every time I came here. Actually, my mother also liked this bridge as well also too. It's been the whole entire week for myself, being with my family, being with the fam bam and everyone, even meeting some members for the very first time. And as you can see, right, and as you also see right behind me, car that's coming straight from Charleston right now. Also some from Savannah, and it's all on this turnoff right behind me. You see, we're on your left-hand side, going right into Mount Pleasant, and on the other side, going to Sullivan's Island. And also further behind me, you got another building that is coming up. Where's it going to be? That I don't know. But by the time that I get back, let me fix my shoe. By the time that I get back down this way, it will be something, and it will be something that I will check out when I come back down this way. But like I said, I am here, still in South Carolina, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, enjoying a 2-week vacation, and also the holiday weekend as well also too, which will be next week, that I will be over, that I will be over in Augusta, Georgia, spending the holidays with my mother, and that is where all of you are going to get to meet my mother for the very first time. But let me show you, I also want to show you, like I said, I'm on this long stretch of bridge, and I'm going to even walk a bit more further and even let you see. Yes, it was very cold this morning, but it is not as bad like it was this morning. But what I'm going to do is I want you to just check out and see, even as I am walking, the sight and everything that you see, all of here, right here in South Carolina. Isn't that something that, all I can just say to you, isn't that more than a beautiful, just a picture postcard? And like I said, this is all of parts, all of Charleston, Charleston, South Carolina, coming from the other way. And like I said, this is a sight that anybody could see. And this is so beautiful. And yes, I am still walking and talking with you. And being down here this week, these past few days, has been nothing more than just priceless to me. Has been more than just meant everything to me. And you got a boat that's out there as well also too. If I could zoom in just a little bit more closer, there we go. Okay, let me just give some shout outs. Good morning, Sister Norma. Hey, Cousin Gail. Hey, Brother John, how you doing? Brother Mario, all from California. Yes, good seeing you too, bro. Sister Veronica, and my cuz Carlton. But we call him Carly for short, y'all. But isn't that, you know what? Hold on, I'm going to tag another person that also needs to see this. Let me see. Okay, all right, yeah, I tagged him. Looks like I tagged him already. Okay. All right. But okay, hold on. I'm going to tag somebody else because this is something that I want them to see as well. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay. Just bear with me because I'm tagging some folks right now because they need to take a look at this beautiful picture scenery that I have here. Okay, looks like I'm done. All right. Okay, yeah, looks like I'm done already. For those of you that's tuning in and watching right now, this is the Professor. Yes, I'm known as the Kingdom Reporter in California, but here in South Carolina, I am known to my family as the Professor. When you come to South Carolina, everybody in the family, we all get nicknames. They don't call you by your real name or anything. They call you by the nickname that was given you. And in this case right here, I am known as the Professor to everyone, to everyone in my family. And I'm spending 2 weeks down here. I had actually arrived a week ago, and all I can just say to you, woo-wee, it was cold out here this morning. All I can just say to you is I thank each and every one of you for all of the prayers and all of the support for my family during this time. This is going to be actually going to be one of the hardest hit holidays ever, because if you saw my post earlier of my 4 relatives that was brutally killed this past March of this year, and also going through 4 more losses this year, it's going to be hard, but you know what? We're going to get through this, and once again, I thank each and every one of you out there for all of the prayers and all of the support. Thank you, Pastor Rudy Trujillo of Faith Center in San Fernando. And also, happy anniversary to you guys. Happy 39 years and many, many more to you. And like I said, I'm going to give you a picture of the bridge that I am walking on right now. And this is a long bridge right here. This is the Arthur Ravanel Junior Bridge here in South Carolina that separates Mount Pleasant, and also going further down to Columbia and Charleston as well also too. Also, it's also the story of my mother, my grandmother, and my Aunt Eloise Begin, because they were all born down here. I myself and all the kids, we were all born and raised in Harlem, New York City. I have been in California for 21 years, and I'm gonna just let you take a look at this beautiful river that you see here. And you know what? Today is always a good day, and let us all rejoice and be glad in it. Now, when I woke up this morning, it was freezing, and yes, it was freezing this morning. But I took off my jacket. This time, because it's actually not that. It is actually not that extreme cold like it was early this morning. Yeah, it is not as cold like it was this morning, because you got to understand something as well also too. I'm from New York, so I am used to this type of weather all the time. Now I do have to tell you something as well also too. Not always, but I used to have a bit of fear of walking on bridges, especially something as long as this. But now, as I walk on it today, I don't have that no more. Anything. I am used to it. And plus, not only that, I have even also been on the Golden Gate Bridge over in San Francisco as well. I wish they had like a walkway on the other side, because the other side would be nice, would be very nice also too, because you also would get to see more of that over there as well also. A couple that's walking as well also too. But yeah, I've just been having a blast, and this is the bridge itself, the Arthur Ravanel Jr. Bridge itself, and all these cars, everyone just coming and going. The majority of some either getting off of work, or some just making an early holiday travel. And seeing where this bridge takes me to, as a walker, it will take me straight into Charleston, right into downtown Charleston. But have you ever seen anything like this? But it is so beautiful. Like I said before, I just love the South. I love the South. Oh, let me make sure that my phone's on all the way before my phone to drop in the water, or it will be a magic moment, if you know what I mean. But I just love coming down here in the South. And plus, this is also my first time here for the holidays, because every time that I come this way, it is always in the summer. Always in the summer. That helicopter right there, he probably may have followed me all the way from California to here, okay? Oh, yes. But like I said, I've just been having a very blessed time. Good morning, Sister Lupe. Good morning, Sister Carmen, Sister Susan, Sister Julie. Hey, Brother Pi, how you doing? Brother Angel, give me a call sometime. I've been trying to get a hold of you. And you too, Brother Josh, in San Antonio, Texas, because I also have a cousin. His name is Josh. Too, but he lives he lives right here in South Carolina. Yeah, this is Joshua. That's actually watching right now. He's in San Antonio, Texas. But I also have a cousin. His name is Joshua, and he lives over here in South Carolina, actually in Somerville as well. Okay, that was my mother calling me. I will be calling her as soon as I get off this live cast. She's just returning my call, because I did call this morning. And plus, not only that, when you drive on this bridge, you also want to be very, very careful, because this bridge does get icy. Not that I'm saying it has happened to me, but from what I have been listening to and stories of people telling me when they drive on this bridge, it is very, very icy, and you do want to be careful. And just let you all know that yes, the professor has been eating very, very good, because if you've been seeing all the pictures I've been posting of the different types of food that I've been having, yes, the Kingdom Reporter, or in this case, the professor, does get spoiled. He is getting spoiled with so much home cooking here. What's going to be on my plate tonight? You do have to stay tuned for that. I'm going to come over to the other side over here and probably just let you see just a little bit on the other side. I really wish I was back. I really wish I could walk over there on that side. That's the bridge that I was on when I came on the airport. That's the 526 freeway over there. And this freeway right here, this is the 17, and the car that's going in the other direction, and the cars that's going in the other direction, that they're going to meet on the 26th freeway, and that's the freeway that will also take you. It will take you further more into the south, into Columbia, even also down to Augusta, Georgia, where my mother lives at. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I forgot. Let you see the sign of the oh, you hear it go right here of the Arthur Ravanel Jr. Bridge, right here in Mount Pleasant. Excuse me. Good morning, brother Coach Rick. How you doing today? Good morning, brother Jose, and you too, brother Bob. This is the professor down in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, for 2 weeks with his family and for Thanksgiving as well. And yes, as you can see and as you can tell, I am having a blast. I'm having one hell of a good time down here. I'm just loving it over here. And also, even on this bridge as well, you also got a lot of folks. You also have folks that, that they do a lot of jogging, and they also come ride their bikes on here as well also too. And like I said before, this bridge is so long. I'll put it to you like this. I will have to put this bridge up against probably up against the Golden Gate Bridge as being the longest or something, because this is a long bridge. And if you look further down over that way, as you see the freeway, you walk, it takes you straight right into Charleston. And like I said, you got folks that walk on this bridge. They come, they do their daily walk, they come ride their bikes, and they come ride their bikes as well also too. And like I said, this is what I'll put it to you like this. This is where you also want to come to also get a good workout as well. With all the food that you with all the Thanksgiving food that you probably been eating, and you just want to just come and just walk it off. But let me put you back over one more time and let you see a little bit more closer. That's the bridge, like I said, that's the bridge over there that you see on the other side that I was on, that I had drove on when I was coming back, when I was coming into the airport, because I actually missed this one, but I was on that one over there. That's the 526 over there. That brings you straight into Mount Pleasant. It brings you straight into Mount Pleasant, and also Georgetown as well. Also the Georgetown. That actually used to be my old basketball team back in the day. I did love Georgetown as well. Hey Tori, how you doing? I'm still gonna get up with you, Tori. I do want to meet up with you and your fam bam, because all right, I didn't forget you. And by the way, that was me. That had tried to call you yesterday, and the connection is really bad and everything. So that's why I had to hang up and just send you a message. And like I said, yes, real men do cry, y'all. And all I can just say to you is that being down here with my family, as I still continue to meet more and more for the first time, it's more than just a blessing to me. It is more than therapy. Just being around them, and also talking about the good times and the memories that we have. That means a lot to me, and that's what family means to me. Now, some time ago, while I was still in California, I was going to think about it. It was talked about of me moving back over towards this way so I could be near my family, including my mother, in Atlanta, Georgia. But it did not work. It did not work out at that time. Anything. So where I had to remain in California, and then I had moved to San Antonio, Texas, where I only was there for a year. It did not work out or nothing or anything, so I came back to California. Some have asked me, why didn't I go to go be near my mother? God had another plan for me. That's why He had brought me back to California. And just being down here with everyone, it just gives me more a different perspective of life, of a more different perspective, of family, of how much they mean to me. Now, when God, I'll put it to you like this. I will say this. Hold on a second. I'll say this. When God gets ready to move me, it's going to be over this way. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been in California 21 years. Believe me, I do want to get back over this way to be with my mother, be with my family and everything. But there comes a day, that I move again. It's going to be back over way along here on the East Coast. But in the meantime, I'm still doing more of God's work in California, and just waiting on Him, and just be patient with Him. And when I get back, I also will be starting a brand new job. And Brother Juan, and if you're watching also too, you can see the Hood Revival shirt that I'm wearing right now. Yes, Hood Revival in the South Carolina. And Brother Juan, I'm gonna tell you this: you never know. Maybe a Hood Revival here in the South. You never know. You never know what God is going to do. And I'm still walking. Like I said, I was over in Mount Pleasant, and I'm almost just about into Charleston right now. And guess what? I am going to walk all the way back. And like I said, this is also the longest bridge that I have ever walked on. As I'm going to take you and show you some more. Let me show you more. Let me just show you some more. As we also get a little bit more closer, and you also notice some of the docks as well, or some of the docks that you see right here. And like I said, I've just been having a blast. Hey, Brother Tim, how you doing? Brother Daniel from the Play Blooded and Blood Out. I'm gonna get with you when I get back, Brother Daniel. You take care of yourself, bro. Sister Lydia, Brother Harod, and yes, Sister Carmen, yes, God bless you too, Sister. Brother Andaro, thank you all. Like I said, thank you all once again for the love and the support for my family. We appreciate it, and we all appreciate it so much. And you all may want to tune in next week, but I'll let you know what day. I will be down in Augusta, Georgia with my mother for Thanksgiving, and this is where all of you are going to get to meet my mother for the very first time, because my mother don't do the social media, she don't do Facebook or anything, but I do tell her that everyone's been asking, they ask, how is she doing, and all of you going to get to meet my mother for the very first time. And once I introduce her to y'all, do give her a shout out, and she also appreciates it as well also too. And even also, once again, thank you all for keeping my mom in prayer as well also too. I'll put it to you like this: almost lost her, but God had intervened and came in, and I got my mother back. That's all I can say right there. And also to my Aunt Mary as well also too. But praise God to both of them, especially my mother, because she means the world, because she's my life, she means the world to me. And if y'all still got a mother, love and appreciate her while she's still here. And Brother Gilbert, my thoughts and my prayers goes out to you during this time on the loss of your mom as well also too. My deepest sympathies and condolences. And also to the family of Richard Akala, and also to the family of Brother Raymond Madrid. My thoughts and prayers are with you all. during this time. Please be strong, and I definitely will be seeing you all when I get back and when I return. I'm just about almost into Charleston right now because I actually crossed another bridge. Well, not cross another bridge because I'm actually on the same one. But I tell you, this has been just just has been way beyond awesome time. Just being here and being with everyone. Okay, all right. Let you get a little bit more of an aerial view. And like I said, this is actually the first time I'm walking on this bridge, you see. This is actually my very first time. As I come a bit more closer, you can also see more of the other side. Hold on a second. This is so beautiful, so beautiful. All of God's creations, and you also see some boats as well out here also too. And you also even the Coast Guard as well also. Professor down in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, coming to you live from the Arthur J. Ravanel Bridge that separates Mount Pleasant and Charleston, South Carolina, or they say in the Carolinas. Oh, and you also may want to tune in tomorrow because you also will see. You're also going to be seeing a live coverage of one of my cousins making sweetgrass baskets. And these are baskets that I think I had showed you when I was at the airport, that is in my family, that's been in my family for so many years. And you're going to get to see firsthand of how it's all put together and how it's made. And if you're interested in any of the baskets, get a hold of me, get in contact me, and we can make that happen. And brother Coach Rick, how you doing, brother? Rick, I talked to my cousin already. We're gonna get that limited edition Cowboys lighted bottle made for you. I'm gonna make it happen for you. Don't worry, okay? I'm gonna take care of it, brother Rick. And thank you, brother Rick. Thank you so much for everything. And I'll call you a little bit later on today. You probably might be at work right now. Yeah, over that way, over further down that you see, that's Charleston. That is all of downtown Charleston right there. And like I said, that's the story of where my grandmother, my mother, and my Aunt Eloise are where their life began. As we get a little bit more closer, almost a bit more closer into downtown Charleston, you see. And like I said, it was cold this morning when I woke up, but it's a little bit more better now. You see, that's why I took my jacket off. But keep in mind, I'm used to this weather all the time. And also, remember, I lived in New York, okay? I lived in New York City. And once again, here we are. The Arthur Ravanel Jr. Bridge. Here in